nalileko kwangala ninaleka wasebenza bakazi ajia pikinga apa manje ni silinga nalileko kwangala ninaleka wasebenza bakazi nizakukwatila apa mishe baby sawana we oh nalema vaserena nifuno kukwatila imafika time for you to settle down when you make up your mind it's got maturity oh nalema vaserena nifuno kukwatila imafika time for you to settle down when you make up your mind it's got maturity baby nakula silifuna vama butiko dance along but you andala pino I'm too old to play game we are right too old to play game we are right kavonse vama fingi apa manje nifuno kukulila na karingi nikankale washipundule baby that's my prayer oh nalema vaserena nifuno kukwatila imafika time for you to settle down when you make up your mind it's got maturity oh nalema vaserena nifuno kukwatila imafika time for you to settle down when you make up your mind nalileko kwangala ninaleka wasebenza bakazi ajia pikinga apa manje ni silinga nalileko kwangala ninaleka wasebenza bakazi nizakukwatila apa mishe baby sawana we oh nalema vaserena nifuno kukwatila imafika time for you to settle down when you make up your mind it's got maturity oh nalema vaserena nifuno kukwatila imafika time for you to settle down when you make up your mind it's got maturity sadimba mutima baby vacation kutalo tina baby talo chimama na uncle baby.
Maturity is the title of that one, and Ommi is joining us in the studio right now as our Man Crush Monday. Welcome to the show, Ommi.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
Nice song, and it goes. It's the first time we're meeting with how you even talk. You sound really mature.
Wow.
Yes, there's maturity in the voice as well.
Really?
Let's talk about the song. You work with Your Maps on this song. So what was the idea behind the song and featuring Your Maps on Maturity?
Okay, so I wanted to feature Your Maps because of the type of song I did. It's if you notice, the vibe is a bit like, it's more of Your Maps style.
Yeah.
So now I wanted to tap into his style and then also feature him on the track and see how it comes out, and the reception is really good.
How was it working with one of the biggest artists we have in, I would say Zambia, but let me just say in southern region right now.
Right now, he is. Yeah, he's.
How is it working with Your Maps?
It was really a pleasure for me. Like, I was really humbled, and he's a very cool person. Like, at first I thought it was going to be so difficult. It was just a bit hard for me to catch him because he's quite busy. Yeah, as you know, he's a big artist, so it was a bit tricky for me to finally get to meet him and work with him. But then it worked out.
Yes, it did work out.
Speaking of getting to meet him, sorry Vida, I had to cut you off. Speaking of getting to meet him, how did this collaboration even come about? Because I'm sure with the way I have to say it, with his busy schedule and everything, and you want him to, how did you finally just get to like, okay, let's sit down, let's do this song together? How did the collaboration come about?
Well, actually, we didn't really meet before doing
so it's one of those where you send him a beat or something?
No, not even like that.
It's like it's an interesting story.
Sorry behind.
Okay, so I started I recently started working with Stash, Stash the producer. So I did my part. I gave him the feel of the song. I told him everything that I want and how I want it to sound, and then I did my part. And then he called Your Maps. And then he had him come at the convenient time that he was able to. But fortunately enough, the day that I was going to the studio to do another song, Your Maps also showed up, and then that's when we officially got to meet, and then we talked about everything. I just gave him some few minutes to do his part, and he was quick, and he okay, he's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
A few minutes and he wrote an entire verse.
Yeah. So I just left, and I just went outside the studio just to give him that opportunity to explore and do whatever he wants. And then the time I was coming back, it was already sounding great.
Okay.
So,
Now, now with the song out like this, and like you said, it's been received pretty well. It's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of doing a video?
Yeah, definitely. We're doing a video, and it's really overwhelming because the plan was already there, but then people are even coming up and telling me, okay, we just want you to do a video, and we are ready to help you with the finances and everything. So it's really overwhelming. Like, the reception is good. It's only a week old, but then we're trying to push, but then the song is also pushing itself.
So yeah.
That's what happens when something is good. You don't even have to do much. It will
Yeah.
do the talking for itself.
It really does. Now, with you now having this, is there what's now the plan? Like, are you going to keep releasing singles? What's going to be the plan for the rest of the year with you starting with Maturity?
Oh yeah, definitely. So I was planning to do an EP, but we'll see how that works out. But I already have projects with Wheels. There's a song I was planning to do with Shefi, but we're still working on it. It's almost done. On my part is already done, and I'll just be releasing a number of hits that I can promise. And I'm not so confined to one type of maybe a certain type
genre.
of
Okay.
So I'm quite versatile. So people should expect different styles. Like, for this song, it was in maybe Yomap's style. Wheels, it'll be a bit of his style, and then my style. So people should expect a lot.
Okay, so you easily flow, like you just you fit in anywhere. It's not like, oh, you're restricted to one specific way of sound. That's really good for an artist. Now, with you, who started off as you started off singing in the church, and then the diversity with your music, also after Dreams, and how far your journey has started. How do you embrace sort of working with these other artists? There's no judgment on your side, like when it comes to having a background of the church, like singing in the church, or you still do it here and there?
Well, I still sing in church, but right now I'm not so active for a simple reason. I'm not judgmental, but I know other people are judgmental. So I just don't. Actually, I sing in a certain group. Actually, two quartets. But then I don't want to drag my friends into that criticism that I receive. It's my thing. And about church, it's about my personal relationship with God.
So you already do receive criticism when you do like something away from the gospel music.
Yeah, here and there. But then surprisingly, the criticism I was receiving from certain people, the same people who were criticizing me are now appreciating me, and then they're like my super fans. So and it's not like I'm doing something like where I insult or my music is mostly contemporary, and mostly I in my songs I want to teach some people and bring about a positive change in the community and stuff like that. So to me, it doesn't really bother me that much.
Great.
But then again, sorry, I just want to know why, with your music background, why you started up in church and then you grew up and you did the competition. Why did you choose to do the kind of music you're doing now and not go like, oh no, let me do the gospel kind of music?
Well, it's a tricky question.
Well, this time I think this type of music is also a calling. Like it doesn't. The calling doesn't have to be just
gospel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because sometimes you have certain ideas. Music is an art.
Yeah.
So it's a way of communication. So the way I take it, there's certain. Not everyone listens to typical gospel music, but if I do a different type of genre, and then which is appreciated by most of the people, and then I still try to preach or bring the message in it is really good, then I'm basically doing more than those who are just preaching in the church. So really it's just a type of music, and it's about me not limiting myself, because I like to challenge myself. I'm a person who likes challenging myself. Like I'm open to learning more and more ideas. So I just don't want to be confined into one place, or yeah.
Okay. Now
I let them also write
they
their
do
own
their
stuff.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Do you think having a supportive family, a supportive brother, has also helped you in deciding to go for this music thing?
Yeah. That has actually helped me a lot. When I was joining, when I started, when I was entering the competition, the dream singing competition, it was actually my brother who called me, and Reggie did everything for me.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's like, so I've done this for you, and you just need to go there and sing. Because our family is basically, my dad sings, everyone in the family sings. My elder brother, the same one who registered me for that competition, was also in the competition for Toyota.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the recent one.
Yeah, the recent one.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So he reached the top 10. He was one of the top 10. So my family is just
talented.
Yeah. Musically.
Okay. Now, with you, after you won Dreams, and then you sort of had taken a break from the music, but even when you got back to the music, the reception was good for you. But it doesn't exactly work well for everybody else. Like, people struggle to just get back on the scene and receive the support. What do you think you've been doing differently to have even gone quiet, like take a break from the music and still come back and still people receive you and they still loving your music?
Well, I wouldn't say it's been so easy for me either, because I've had moments where I just wanted to give up. Like after that break, it wasn't automatic. Like just after starting, and then the reception was good, I still had to push, create some connections here and there, and I'll confess, it's not easy. It's not really easy, especially here in Zambia. So, but I don't know what I've done differently. Is the only thing I know is that I just never give up. Like, I just continue pushing. So I don't really know what I've done differently. There was a time I tried to stop, but then it started haunting me again. That's a problem with music. You might achieve some of the things, but if you don't achieve in your passion something that you treasure so much, then it will still haunt you, and then you still get back to it. So
now, with many artists just pushing to sign under a label, are you and your team also trying to get you signed up to get a good record deal?
Well, I would want to be signed for certain reasons, but then again I'm a bit skeptical because I want to take full control of my music. But because of the way the music industry is right now in Zambia, I just have to be signed because okay, there are a lot of things that come into play, maybe. But yeah, I would want to be signed. I was just having a conversation with I'm not allowed to mention names here, right?
You can. Don't worry, you can.
Okay, yeah. So I was just talking about this same thing with TK last night, and we're
also you're thinking Nexus.
I was thinking Nexus. Nexus.
It sounds like it's a bat coming.
Yeah, I was thinking Nexus, but also I want to be more under him, as in specifically TK.
Oh, TK, okay.
Because I think he believes in me. He's one of the people that I've met and really showed that he believes in me, and I didn't expect that reception from him. And well, there's just something about him that I believe can really help me. So I was thinking Nexus, but then more inclined to TK. We're just talking about something else. I don't know how it's going to work out, but then something might come up.
Fingers crossed for you. Hope it works out.
I hope it does. But if it's not a very good deal, then I'll continue doing my thing. Well, it's up to God and the people out there who receive my music.
That's true. I'm sure something will come up. If for some reason, if you're good, and like you've said, your song is only a week old and it's already pushing itself, like the music just pushes itself, and it won't even be about you trying to push for a good deal. A good deal will find its way to you. Now, thank you so much for coming through to the show. So as we say bye, we are closing off with your video where you featured DJ Cosmo. What was inspiration behind working with DJ Cosmo?
So this is also an interesting story.
It seems like he has a lot of
stories.
Okay, so we didn't really plan to have Cosmo on the song, but then he's a good vibe. He just found us in the studio, heard the song, and then he liked it, and there's like, okay, I'm gonna jump on this track. So it really didn't take much. We're just lucky to have him, because it's hard to get a bigger artist to come on featuring your song, but then we're just lucky. He liked the song, and then he just offered like, okay, I like the song, I'm gonna jump on it, and then we're just excited like that.
Yeah, Cosmo is such a vibe. Like, I see that happening. He is such a vibe, and when he likes something, he just does it. He really does. Ommi, thank you so much for coming through to the show today. Thank you very much for having me. It's a pleasure. We look forward to catching up, and also the EP that you just mentioned. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. All right, thank you. So this has been our Man Crush for this Monday. Ommi, he's got a new song out featuring Your Maps. The title is Maturity. Maturity. So we'll leave you with a video from him where he features DJ Cosmo.
Omega and power on this one. Remember the times we danced in the rain. Doesn't seem so strange. Memories don't go. It feels just like yesterday. I cried in the dark, drowning in my tears. Good things don't last. I guess I learned the hard way. See the truth in my eyes, feel the love in my actions, the honest in my voice. Tell me, baby, do you still feel something for me? Everything has changed in my life, my baby is on color one gene. Tell me, why did you walk away from me? Say what, girl, say what, say what, girl, say what, say what, girl, say what, say what, say what, say what, boy, say what, say what, boy, say what, say what, boy, say what, say what, say what. Se non so si la vi quella mama, se me ne sente vinto vinna, se me ne so si va malo, se me sin malina mi so si, why do you see I need love? How do you let our love go to waste? Why do you see I not me so? How do you let our love go to waste? See the truth in my eyes, feel the love in my actions, the honest in my voice. Tell me, babe, do you have something for me? Vinto você faccia moyo wanga nisangala wanjine. Ni useko ngani sila chanine. Say what, girl, say what, say what, girl, say what, say what, girl, say what, 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 say what. When I'm deep away, I'll never love again. Tears never dry, never dry.
DJ Kells, do wrong, never make it right. Learn to forgive and set things right. Set away your egos and put it on rewind. Remember them days when you fell in love. You are too nitty-gritty. Never went to bed without making call. Inseparable axiom streams. Never went anywhere without each other. So take it back where you don't start. Never make fools of yourselves right now. I never let the world run dry. You go miss it when it's gone.
See the truth in my eyes, feel the love in my actions, the honest in my voice. Tell me, baby, do you have something for me? Tell me, tell me, tell
Shingle